All right, guys, here's Thursdays on the 17th. It's example 4 on page 700. So this is example 4 on page 700. Just so I abbreviated the words. So if you want all the information, go to stop the video, go to page 700, and write down all this information. So today we're going to apply trig graphs to actual situations. So we got 4 steps: midline, find the amplitude, find B, and then find the equation and graph it. So I pre-did everything. We're going to use our NAW acronym here. So let's kind of take the information that we're given. We want to write it a sine function. I think they say write a sine function. They give it to us in minutes. We want it in seconds. They give us the height of the water, maximum and minimum, and that there's 6 waves per minute. So we've got a lot of information here. So let's just write our information. So max height is equal to 13 feet. Minimum height is equal to 5 feet. Okay? So if we just take that piece, I'm going to redraw this line down here, guys. Sorry. Move it down just like this. So we're not going to be going below. So I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 feet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 feet. And I know my graph is in between there. Somewhere. I know my graph is in between there somewhere, between 5 and 13. It can go no higher than 13 and no lower than 15. So what's my midline? So if I find my midline, I'll do that one in orange. If I'm going to find my midline, we're going to do our maximum minus our minimum divided by 2. So that means that I've got, what is this, 8. No, we're going to add it, sorry. Add it. We're going to do 13 plus 5 is 18 divided by 9 is 2. So if we go up to 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, here's my 9 right there. So the midline's at 9 feet. So my midline's at 9. I was able to calculate that. The difference between the midline and the top, or the midline and the bottom, is our amplitude. So our A equals 4. Maximum minus our midline. So our amplitude is equal to our maximum minus our midline, which is 4. So now we've got our amplitude, now we've got our midline. So really all we need is to find B. So we need to figure out how to find B, and we're going to use this information here. So we're given a period of time over cycles. Well, our time is a minute, but we want it in seconds, so we're going to make it 60 seconds. And our number of cycles is waves, which is 6. So my period is 10. 10 seconds per cycle. So I know that my formula is 10 seconds per cycle equals 2 pi over B. If I cross multiply here, I get 10B equals 2 pi over 2 pi. And then if I divide by 10, my answer is B equals 2 pi over 10 or pi over 5. So my B is pi over 5. So I probably could have done that up here, but I just did it down here. So this is what we were given. So now we just take everything, and don't forget, we put it into our equation. So we get my brain just went dead. We get y equals a sine b x minus h plus k. So let's put this thing together. Y equals my amplitude, 4, sine b, pi over 5. No vertical shift. No horizontal shift. They didn't tell us anything like that. And then my amplitude, sorry, not my amplitude, my midline is at 9. There's my equation. Starts at 0. It's how long? 10 seconds. So if I go out to 10 seconds, I'm going to get, I start at 0 because it's a sine graph, and looks something like that. There you guys go. That's how you graph those things. All right, so what I want you guys to do now is I'm going to change the numbers on you guys. I'm going to change this to 10, this one to 6, and this to 3. Okay, so we got a height of 10, and then I want you guys to redo it. Try it right now. And while I erase this, you guys can stop it, put it together, and then you can fast forward it. I'm going to erase these here. And we'll do this one for you guys. But go ahead and get it, and then we'll see if you got it right. So you can stop the video right now if you want, or you can watch it one more time. All right, so here we go. So now we got new pieces of information. So now we have, I'll do it a little bit differently in colors here. We have a maximum equal to 10. We have a minimum, 10 feet. We have a minimum equal to 6 feet. So let's graph that first. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 10. All right, so I've got 10 feet and 6 feet. And so then I have my maximum line. I have my minimum line. Okay. So what's my midline? My midline is, so my midline or my vertical shift is going to be maximum plus minimum divided by 2, which is equal to 8. So my midline is at 8. My midline's at 8. So that means my amplitude is the difference between my maximum and my midline. I want to do that in a different color. Sorry. Still same calculation. My midline, my amplitude is my maximum 10 minus my amplitude. Sorry, my maximum 10 minus my amplitude, which is 2. So that means I got a difference of 2 here. That's 2 and that's 2. That's my amplitude. That's how high the curve's going to go. All right, and then now we've got one more piece of information, which is our period. They give us the information in minutes, time over cycles. Time is 1 minute, which we want is 60 seconds, divided by 3 ways. So my period is equal to 20. So now let's calculate this. So I have 20 equal to 2 pi over b, because we got to find b. So we're going to multiply b times 20. So 20b equals 2 pi. Oops, pi. Divide both sides by 20. We get pi 20 over 2 over 20, or pi over 10. There's my b. So now we plug it in. Y equals A times sine BX minus H plus K. A is 2. Sine of B. Sine of B is pi. Pi. Oh man, too early in the morning. Pi over 10. No phase shift. Plus my midline. Okay? So we're going to go out here. My period's 20. So now, all of a sudden, I've got a graph. Looks like that. There you guys go. That is how you solve those. So what I want you guys to do, if you'd like, it's optional, do guided practice number 4 on page 700. So do guided practice number 4 on page 700, and I'll put the answers in a picture on Edpuzzle. Good luck.